Gerard Larousse, Jr., Bayou District Foundation, New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm Gerry Barousse. I'm chairman of the Bayou District Foundation. Bayou District Foundation began in 2006 when we had seen the East Lake community and looked at what could be done in redeveloping public housing and really changing the cycle of poverty through a holistic model. And we brought that back to New Orleans from Atlanta and began the implementation of that model. And what you see here today at Columbia Parc is the merits of all of that work that began some 10 years ago. Columbia Parc is a mixed income residential community that really has a holistic model in mind. It brings together workforce housing, education, recreation, community support services, and really looks to serve the whole family, not just providing quality housing, but bringing all the resources necessary to allow for families and children of poverty to have the opportunity to succeed.
I think it's extremely extraordinary for an individual to give up his occupation, take away from his family, and devote his efforts, his full-time efforts, to something that he's passionate about. And that's Gerry. Gerry's passionate about education. He's passionate about eliminating poverty. And this is what he's done for over a decade now. Well, everybody knows that part of the problem is that most kids that live in poverty are 2 or 3 years behind other students when they get to kindergarten. And EduCare prevents that from happening. EduCare takes kids that would normally be 3 or 4 years behind and put them on grade level with everyone else. So they start out in life the same way other children do. And that's a big bonus in helping to reduce poverty in the future.
EduCare is an early Head Start facility that services 168 students. We have 32 infant and toddlers and 136 preschoolers. We service families that are at risk and primarily low-income families. So we build the gap and we bring in family engagement along with high-quality teaching practices to encompass the whole family as a whole.
What we've seen here in the 4 years prior to Katrina, there were 684 felonies and 43 murders in this 18 city blocks. In the last 6 years since Columbia Parc has been built, there have been 2 attempted felonies. So we've seen an obliteration of crime. You know, that's one of the things that as we looked at this community model, I don't know that we really totally understood the impact and how we would see really the environmental change that occurs by having a safe and secure environment for families to live.